Hello, my name is Amy. Welcome back to your mat. Welcome to your practice. Today we're going to get started in just a nice, short, easy flow, pretty simple. This is to help you get out of your head if you find yourself that you're ruminating a lot or just in your head a lot, or to help relieve stress or holiday stress, or you just need a little calm in your life, or maybe you just want to move. Doesn't matter why you're coming to the mat, that you're here. So we're going to move, we're going to breathe, and we're going to feel good in our bodies. A couple of blocks are optional, but nice to have on standby in case you need those. So have those at the top of your mat in case you think you might need those. And we'll get started standing. Come to the top of your mat, we'll come to mountain pose. And we're going to start with a few rounds of half sun salutation. So if you know those, go ahead and get started and go on your own. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it if you don't know those. So you're going to inhale, raise your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Your legs can be wider or closer together. That depends on what works for you. Inhale, halfway lift. The blocks can come in handy here. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way back up. And then here, instead of going, we're going to go in another half sun salutation, but in the meantime, we're going to do a little side bend over to the right. Come back up. We're going to fold forward into another half sun salutation. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. And you guessed it, we're going to side bend to the left. So side bend to the left. And then exhale and fold forward yet again. So go ahead and keep going at your own pace there. Every time you come up, we're doing a side bend to the opposite, to one side. Inhale, halfway out. Exhale in. Inhale up. And exhale, side bend to the right. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale in. Inhale, rise up to the top. Side bend over to the left. And then come back to your mountain. From here, you're going to step back into a low lunge. So go ahead and step that right foot back. We're just going to come into a nice low lunge here. And you can tuck those back toes or leave those untucked, which you like. And then we're gonna start out with our low lunge, looking forward, and then we're gonna do a twist to the right. So twist to your left, and rise that left arm up. Breathing here, and then come back to your low lunge. Look out in front of you, and then step forward on your mat. And in between, we're gonna do some side bends. So go ahead and rise your arms up, and we're gonna side bend over to the right. Release that back down. And now step your left foot down, or left foot back. Come into a nice low lunge here. Looking forward. And now drop that left hand down and bring that right arm up and twist to your right. Open up the chest here. Looking up. Come back to your low lunge. You guessed it, we're gonna step back up to the top of our mat, and now we're gonna side bend over to the left. Return back to your mountain pose. And now we're gonna go through another little standing series here. So from here, you're gonna step your right. My left and rights, I'm telling you, they can be so frustrating. Right leg back, come into a high lunge here. So let me just get steady in this pose, because we're gonna now twist in an upright position here. So you're gonna go ahead and bring your arms out to the sides, and we're gonna twist open to the left. So looking out to the left, get your steady balance there. You may need to widen out your stance. Come back to center. And now we're gonna just simply come into a reverse high lunge. So you're just gonna bring that left arm up, right arm down the back of your leg. So you're twisting a bit here, while also opening up the side body. So we're doing a little double duty here. And then bring that back. And then from here, we're gonna do pyramid. So I'm gonna grab my blocks. Makes it a lot easier. And then you're gonna straighten that front leg and come into pyramid. So you can look out initially and then fold in. We're gonna come back to that high lunge again. Let's just do that one more time. So actually, let's step up on the top of our mat, come into our mountain pose. And while we're here, let's go and do a couple side bends we'll do to the right, one to the left, and back to center. And then we're gonna step back again with that right foot. So we're gonna stay on the same side initially here. So we're gonna come back into our high lunge again. Looking up in front of you, arms up overhead, and then open up in your exhale to the left. You got a nice twist here. Stay for a breath. Come back to center. And now keep that front arm lifted up as if you're doing reverse warrior, but in this case, we're doing reverse high lunge. So you're gonna have a little twist here going at the same time. And then come back, grab those blocks if you used them the first time. If you don't have blocks, you're welcome to do this, just putting your hands either on the floor, and your knee may not be as straight, or you could even put them on your shin carefully. So whatever works for you. For me, the blocks are the best assist. I love it. Go ahead and fold forward. Come back to the stand at the top of your mat, and we'll now go to the other side. Let's do some side bends. To the right, to the left, and back to center. And now step that left foot back. And now you're in a nice high lunge. Lift those arms up overhead. And now twist and open up to the right. Really get nice and open here. Broad through the chest. Really stretch your arms out either way. And then from there, we're gonna do a reverse. So go ahead and bring that left arm down, right arm up. Open up here, reverse high lunge is the reverse warrior. And then grab the blocks. You can leave them on your mat. I'm not sure why I keep tossing them aside. And straighten that front leg and come into pyramid. So look out in front of you. Square your hips. Have them both your right hip back as far as your left hip is, and then fold in. And you can always have a slight bend in that knee. Let's step forward on our mat. Inhale. Side bend each side. Go ahead at your own pace. You can go quick and easy, or you can go a little longer there if you like. When you're done with both sides, return to center. And let's do that same thing on the left side again. So go ahead and step that left foot back. Come into your high lunge. Rise your arms up overhead. Open up into that twist to the right. Stay here for a breath. Come back to center. And stretch back into your reverse high lunge. And then straighten that front leg, pyramid pose. Look in front of you, exhale and fold forward. Inhale and come all the way back up to the top of your mat. We're done with the blocks, so set those aside and arrive back here for a moment. And to rinse it all out, let's do a couple of half sun salutations. So inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. I almost forgot the halfway lift. You can always use the blocks. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise back up. And bring your hands back to mountain. And for fun, let's go one more round on each side. So you know where we're going. I'll just call them out and we'll move at a little quicker pace. Step the right foot back, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, open up into your twist. Inhale, rise back up to center. Exhale, come into your reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, come into your pyramid pose. Fold into that front leg. And then come back to the top of your mat and arrive here for a moment before we do one more round on the other side. Left leg back, let's go. Remember, we're trying to get out of our head. We're trying to move the body, breathe, and feel good. Inhale into your high lunge. Exhale, open up to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale into your reverse warrior, your reverse high lunge. And then straighten that front leg. Come back into your pyramid pose, folding over that front leg. Step forward onto your mat, arriving back in mountain pose. Now, you, of course, always have the option to run through this as many times as you like or as how much time that you have, but we're gonna move on to keep this class at a shorter length. So from here, we're gonna come into a nice balance pose. I'll turn so you can see me here. We're gonna come into tree pose. So if you have trees nearby, if you're outside or you're near a window where there's trees, find the tree as a focal point. We're gonna balance on that left leg to begin with. And bring that right leg up, right foot up. Get your steady gaze, and if you need to, you can always leave your foot down on the mat or bring it up to your calf. You could bring it further up your leg, whatever works for you today. I like my hands in prayer because it kind of helps me balance. And I'm going to be looking at the tree off camera here to keep my balance. If you feel steady, I'm going to try it. You can rise your arms up overhead. You might start to sway a bit. Breathe. Be steady. You'll notice while you're balancing, it's a little harder to be thinking about all the things that might be in your head. Except, I don't want to fall. And let go. Nicely done. Now let's balance on that right foot. Same thing. Turn that left knee out. Decide where you want to be. You can always just keep your toes down. Or you could do a little dip down, you know. Dip your toes down, come up. So whatever works for you, wherever you are on balance. I'm going to focus on a tree off camera here. And this one I'll demonstrate the foot down on the calf, the lower calf. Well, the calf is on the lower part of the leg. Go ahead and come into your version of tree pose today, what suits you. You can bring the arms up overhead if you like, or keep them at your chest, really. Just breathe, focus, notice how you feel. Nice balance here. And then exhale and release that leg down, shake it all out. And now we're gonna come to a sit here. Okay, and so from here, we're gonna just stretch. We'll start with the right leg out. Left leg is bent in. And I'm like in a tree pose, but in a seat here. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. You can stay here if you find that's enough for you, especially if you're really rounded in your back. You might wanna stay here and just work on getting that back to a more straight position. It may not be all the way straight, that's okay, but as straight as you can. Otherwise, you're gonna fold forward over that front leg. You can either clasp the foot if you can reach that. If it works better to reach for your ankle, your calf, your knee, thought you pick. Anywhere on that leg, doesn't matter where you end up. This just feels really good to me. This is a nice stretch here, so I'm reaching for the foot. But go where it's best for you today. I've been practicing yoga for many, many years. So this comes easy to me because I have been practicing for so long. And it comes easy to those who are super flexible. If you're not super flexible, there's no shame in being in a different spot. So pick what's good for you. We're gonna stay here for a couple of breaths. Really stretch all that out. Let that go. Come forward as much as you like or as little as you like. One more inhale and exhale. Come all the way up, switch out your legs. Stretch that left leg out long on the mat, and now your right leg is bent and your right foot is in your upper thigh here. Nice and tall here. And exhale and fold forward. So on this one, I'm gonna come a little less. I'm not gonna reach for my toes. I'm gonna demonstrate. You're still getting a fantastic stretch, so you don't have to touch your toes. I know that's a common misconception. Well, if you can't touch your toes, you can't do yoga. Well, that is simply not true. You can do yoga, especially there's so many ways to modify the practice to suit whatever body you're practicing with today. So just feel that. Keep this, your left toes flexed if you can. I'm going to breathe here. Just release everything into that leg. Let it all go onto the mat. If you've got some thoughts trying to work their way in your brain and kind of mess with you, say, you know what, not right now. We'll come back to you. Shove them aside like the leaves are on my mat here. I'm just gonna swipe them off for a bit as if those are thoughts. Actually a good analogy. Just think of leaves that have fallen around you. Those are thoughts. Just sweep them aside for now. You can deal with those later. Come all the way back up. Come to a simple seat here. If you have the time, and we're just now at like the 13, 14 minute mark. So you actually, if you want to do a 15-minute practice or even longer, lie back in Shavasana, get comfortable. For those of you who don't have as much time, I do want to keep this under 15 if I can. So I'm going to close that class now, but I highly recommend lie back in Shavasana, let everything go onto the mat. This was a nice, short, easy class. Just help move the body, breathe, and feel good. And to get out of your head. It's so easy for us to get caught up in our thoughts and everything that we've got to do and all the stuff. So yoga practice is a nice little way to reset and get away from that for just a little bit, even the short classes. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this class helpful. Until next time.